Yeah, we're inside the last 22 minutes of the SportsMax Zone for this Friday, and we're going to talk some more football. Reggae Rovers, a team comprising mainly Caribbean club players from the Jamaica Premier League and the TNT Premier League. They're currently in North Carolina, USA, competing for a $1 million cash prize in the 2024 seven-a-side The Soccer Tournament. That's TST event. The Reggae Rovers have taken to the tournament like duck to water, dominating their matches and remaining up to this point undefeated. They topped their group, and earlier today they staged a comeback 3-2 win over Tobacco Road FC to advance to the round of 16 as they inch closer to the US $1 million cash prize. Joining us on Zoom to tell us more about the Reggae Rovers and their chance of winning $1 million, co-founder of the team, Shane Malcolm. Shane, welcome to the SportsMax Zone. Great to be talking to you here on the show. And that US $1 million prize looks very attractive. How strong are your chances of getting it?
I mean, we're 4 more games away from winning it. 16 teams in the tournament now, so chances are very strong. And we got a strong team to do it, so believe in us.
How well have they played so far in the tournament?
I think we've won a lot of hearts in the tournament, I would say. We've played with a lot of passion. The boys are quality. We've done a lot of homework, just recruiting a lot of these guys from Jamaica and Trinidad, some of the best footballers and on the island that isn't necessarily representing the national team right now during the World Cup qualifiers. But as we know, the squad is deep and we have a lot of talent that wants this opportunity to play. So it's a great platform for it, and we're doing a good job so far in the tournament, and I hope it continues.
Yeah, so our producers, Shane, have listed you as a co-founder, but I saw a team roster, and you are on the roster to play as well. And we know that you're a pretty good footballer. Have you played any games yet?
Yeah, I actually had a hand in the first goal today to help us get back into the game. We were chasing the game as well, but the biggest focus hasn't been for me on playing. It's been more so just getting the squad together and prepared to play this tournament to the best of our ability.
How has the team managed to do so well, Shane, given the fact that these are players who would not have played together as a team? As you said, many of them from Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago in their respective leagues, and actually playing for different teams. So can you tell me, first of all, how long a preparation period has there been for these players, and how much work have you been able to do to get chemistry going with this unit?
Well, we got here around the 31st, and we've been training ever since, about 2 days before the tournament started. So we had 5 days of preparation before the tournament. It's a very unique tournament, I would say. There's a target score time, which as it goes into extra time, as the game ends, the target score is set to 1 goal above the winning team's goal. So in this game, the game was 2-2. As you're looking at right now, the game was 2-2, and we needed to score like next goal wins. So it's been a lot of preparation. The guys have adapted really well just because we have a lot of smart players and very good technical players as well. A lot of guys with quality and experience, and that was the biggest thing we were looking for.
Yeah, and tell me a bit about head coach Marcelo Castillo, because I was doing some research on him today, and of course, his accolades speak for themselves, but getting, as Lan said, different groups of players coming from different competitions, different countries, and just getting all of them to work together, have the same game plan, and I think he's been doing a great job because they've been executing.
Yeah, Marcelo Castillo is a guy that has been coaching in South Florida for quite some years. He has a background growing up in Toronto himself. He's been around Caribbean boys his entire life. Coached me as a child as well, so I knew he was someone that I wanted to reach out to, someone that could gather a group and really motivate the team to achieve our best. I think he's a guy that knows how to get the best out of players, and he's been doing just that, believing in us and us growing belief in him as we work together to get this $1 million US.
Yeah, and as you say, work together, I'd love to know, how did you and of course the other founders just come up with such a, what I think is a brilliant idea, because bringing footballers from Jamaica, we know the high level of football that is played here, and then from my country, Trinidad and Tobago, in a competition like this, and it has been working because we see the players, you know, the cohesion, the chemistry, everything. How did this Reggae Rovers come about?
Oh, it came about two ways. I would say it's a tale of two good things. You have Ryan, who is the co-founder as well of the Reggae Rovers. He was watching the tournament at home last year. I played in a tournament last year as well, and felt there was a big part of me missing, which was like Caribbean representation in the tournament. I saw the teams here, 32 teams last year. It's up now from 32 to 48. And we both had this idea that, you know, scrimmage is a big part of our culture in the Caribbean, whether it's Trinidad or Jamaica. You look at any ball field when right before the sun sets, there's scrimmage happening. And figured, hey, there's high level scrimmage everywhere we go. Why not go around the Caribbean, look for players that want to. I thought it was going to be very hard to convince players. And at first it was really hard to convince players to take part in this tournament. But I think after 1, 2 guys say yes and they kind of see the team coming together, a lot of the guys have respect for a lot of the other players that they have either played with at some point in their career or played against at some point in their career, and just wanted that opportunity to get on the field with them again. And that became a big incentive and motivation for us to recruit. So you have guys like Che Benny, who's the Trinidadian Messi is what we call him. He's been a fan favorite here at the tournament. And the Trini boys have been working so together. They all play at a very similar club at AC Sport of Spain. Yeah. And they have a lot of that chemistry already. So it was easy to build that cohesion through preseason and then gelling the system with the right players. We're still working through that. I can't say it's perfect yet, but definitely it's been working so far.
Yeah.
Shane, who got the goals today in the 3-2 win?
Owen Gordon, Turkleman, as we call him.
Yeah.
Owen Gordon had 2 goals in the tournament, and Shivani Willis of Arnett Gardens got a goal today as well.
Yeah. I know the prize winner take all is US $1 million, Shane, but the entry fee is US $40,000, which is a lot of money. I suspect you have some sponsorship backing.
Yeah, we have some sponsorship backing, but a lot of the sponsorship backing was to help us get the team here. A lot of that groundwork from before was set in stone. We set a plan out to build this brand as the Reggae Rovers to get some people behind it. We have merchandise that we're selling here. We have our website, reggaerovers.com. Ryan's hopping on right now. We have our website, reggaerovers.com. And honestly, we're relying on the diaspora right now to kind of help support us as we go further.
Yeah. And you referenced Ryan a couple of times. Ryan, who this is?
Ryan Mute.
Ryan Mute. Oh, well,
yeah.
that's a Trini as well, right?
Very Trini, yes.
Yeah, the Mute family is very big and cashy.
Yeah, we know them from the horse racing field. Eh?
So who you're through to the round of 16 now. Who are your next opponents? And based on the bracket, because I suspect there's a bracket, who are the top teams that you'll probably have to topple to get into the final?
Well, it's now at the stage of the tournament where everyone's good. We can't overlook anyone, but of course on our side to get to the finals, we have the team that won it last year, which is Newtown. They are a squad full of guys with experience in the small-sided format. And yeah, we're excited to just test ourselves against the best. We see ourselves as the best. You know us as Caribbean people. We don't think there's anyone better than us at this game. So it's going to be a good test for us, and I definitely think we can come out on top. There's a strong sense of belief amongst the group.
Yeah, and we understand that some big world names in football are attached to some of the teams in the tournament.
Yeah, you've got Nani FC, you had Aguero's team that just crashed out. You have some American football players, which was a lot of the guys in our group that we were grouped with and against. So you had Chad Ochocinco, JJ Watt. Still a lot of guys participating now in the tournament. Materazzi, Inter Milan was playing in the tournament. Dortmund was playing in the tournament. Bayern Munich's playing in the tournament. Yeah, so there's a lot of squads here showing and representing, and Como is playing in the tournament as well. They're showcasing a lot of their youth players right now, and they're doing really well. So we'll most likely end up seeing them at some point in the round of 8 or the quarterfinals or the semifinals.
Yeah, I just heard you. So Sergio Aguero's team got knocked out today.
Sergio, yes, by Nani's team sent them home.
So that was Man United beating Manchester City.
All over again, as you know.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen very often these days, Shane. So
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore.
okay, well, we're wishing the Reggae Rovers all the best, and we know that Trini and the Reggae boys are powerhouses of Caribbean football. Good to see them linking up in the way that they are here in this TST tournament. Congratulations, Shane, on the work that you've done with getting this unit together. And we'll be monitoring the results over the weekend, and maybe next week we can have another chat. I certainly wish that you would win the $1 million US. That's a lot of money, and it would be certainly worth it if you end up with a title.
I would totally be worth it, and I want it more for the players more than anything, because I believe they deserve it. And as we know, football is a big part of our culture. So glad we get to represent the Caribbean and the diaspora, and I hope we continue to do well. So
All right.
Appreciate the.
All right, Shane, all the best, and good luck in the tournament this weekend. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, Shane Malcolm, born in Jamaica, and setting up the Reggae Rovers as
I like it.
Yeah, looking for the US $1 million first prize. It's a tall order, but the team seems to have gelled well. Let's see how far they can go in the tournament.
I told you, Trinis and Jamaicans get along really good.
Well,
I came to Jamaica and it's
seamless.
easy.
Seamless. Okay, Ramarak, get yourself ready for the interactive segment and the class moments.
I'll think about it. Break time.